Hey everybody, it's Matt here with Avid here at Sundance 2020, meeting more cool people. One of those cool people with a really cool name is editor Daisha Broadway. She is here with 20s on BET. Daisha, tell us a little bit about 20s.
20s is premiering on BET March 4th, and it is loosely based on Lena Waithe's life and her 20s in particular, and how she came to LA and tried to become a writer. It stars Jonica Tibbs, and she's amazing, as is the rest of the cast. It's really hilarious. It's going to be really great.
Cool, cool. And tell me about the post process, the workflow that you employ on 20s.
Well, it was kind of crazy because we shot on a block schedule, so we were cutting like 2 episodes at a time, and we cut on Avid Media Composer, obviously, and it was a very, very tight, crazy schedule, but I really like that environment because then I just like go ham. But no, it was great. It was great. Taylor Mason was the other editor. It was great to like share the load with her. It was great. It was a great process. The producers ran a lot, and it was very like collaborative, and it was awesome. It was great.
So how do you manage that collaborative process? Do you, in terms of divvying up the work, is it just episode by episode? Is it scenes, within an episode? How do you balance that out with another editor?
No, it's episode by episode. So I cut 6 of the 8 episodes, and Taylor cut the other two. And because it was a block schedule, it was great. We get like a director who a director who directs 2 of the episodes, and then we sit in with them, and then it's another director for the next two, and another director for the next two. And then once those director cuts are done, then it's just, get it to lock. Yeah.
Will you bring Taylor in, or will she bring you in to, take a look at what each other has done and see how it, plays out and matches up with your different styles?
No, I pretty much ignored Taylor the entire time I was there. Love her to death, but I had 6 episodes to cut.
Well, there you go, Taylor. Don't take it personal. Dacia's just kind of busy.
I was just really, really busy and wanted to make sure I got it right. I cut the pilot last year, and when it got picked up, I was really excited to come back and do the rest of the episodes. And because of that, and because I know it's Lena's sort of backstory, I wanted to make sure we got it right. And so I was very much just in the room trying to get it right.
So one thing we didn't talk about is why you're here with 20s. What's going on at Sundance?
So Monday we're doing a really cool screening for 20s. It's going to be the first 2 episodes and a really cool reception. The cast is going to be there for like a Q&A afterwards with Lena Waithe. It's going to be really fun.
Nice. I didn't get an invite for that, but that's okay. So Daisha, tell me a little bit about about how you got your start in the business.
I got my start in the business by just grinding. I started in reality TV at first, and once I decided I was definitely going to like try to get into scripted television, I just quit my job and talked to everyone possible and told everyone I met that that's what I wanted to do. And enough meetings led to me getting my first scripted gig, assistant editing, and then I got bumped to cut 20s. Actually, 20s was my first scripted show by myself without a co-editor. But yeah, it was basically just me like trying to find anyone I can and tell them that I wanted to do this and get out of reality TV and do more scripted television.
Well, that's some advice we got from another editor earlier today. He said the same thing. It's like you just got to don't be shy about telling people that you're looking for a job.
Yeah.
And the other thing we've come to find out is in reality television, unscripted television, that's such a great proving ground for any kind of editing because you really have to, you got to just discover the story within the edit. Do you find that you learned a lot of new tricks or built up a lot of muscles working in reality TV?
Yeah, no, when you're a reality TV editor, you're a producer, a writer, an editor, you're everything. You're literally creating a story out of sometimes nothing and trying to get the best out of, sometimes a single camera and just a whip pan. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's not always easy. It definitely prepares you in a way that I think people don't think it does. Cutting narrative television is a completely different style. There are different things you have to look out for, but cutting reality TV definitely prepared me for the storytelling aspect of it, because you're always thinking, when you're in reality TV, you're always thinking, how can I make this story better with the limited amount of material I have?
Exactly. Are there specific genres or types of editing that you want to do next? Do you have something on your radar that like you want to get into in the future?
Yeah, I've mostly been doing comedies, which I love, but I definitely want to get into sci-fi. I love a superhero movie. I love cutting action sequences, so anything like that would be great.
Cool. I have no doubt that you're going to do that soon if that's what you want to do. Daisha, thank you for braving the cold and talking to us today.
Ew, it's actually pretty warm. I don't even know what you're talking about.
She says that, but I've been standing here all day, and you know that. Her name is Daisha Broadway. The show is 20s on BET. That's another great story from Sundance. My name is Matt Fury. Stay tuned to the Avid social channels for more stories like Daisha's.